Hello everybody, Kablam here, and I'm bringing you another match in Enemy Territory Quake Wars. And I'm playing Valley, and I actually joined on the third objective, so I'm a little bit behind on experience points and kills in this game, but that's not the reason I'm uploading this. I'm not uploading this because I do extraordinarily well in experience points. I do get 19 kills, which is a fair amount for me, but I'm mainly uploading this because it's very fun to watch. It's just chaos, and there are explosions and air support and artillery strikes and gun battles, and I find it very entertaining, and I hope you do too. So over here I get destroyed by my teammates' artillery, which is generally a good thing to look out for. You don't want to be caught in a position where you run out trying to escape artillery, because it's very hard to, evade that type of stuff. And I'm actually filled up myself, so I call in an artillery strike over here in this little area. And this little spot up in the roof is a great place to be because if you crouch, you're in cover, and just like there. I get a triple kill with my artillery, which I think is very impressive. But like I said, you can crouch, and you're in cover, you can go up, and you have access to both of the choke points and sides of the objectives. And it's really good for long-range warfare. So, I don't think a lot of people utilize this spot enough. And also, at the start of this video, I went through there's an underground tunnel, and if a soldier has to destroy a grate, but once that grate is gone, you can go under this entire area on a waterway, and go up into the little building above the objective like you saw. And I'm surprised no one uses that, because it comes in really handy. You can just slip into the objective and get right there, and I don't know why not a lot of people use that. I don't use it that often either. I actually don't know why I remembered to do it this time, but I did, and it came in really handy. So you want to look out for this spot on the hill, because often enough there will be someone up there with either a sniper rifle or an obliterator just waiting to take you out. And it's very easy to lose people on this hill. Like, I'm just about to lose him here. He's gone. Don't know where he went, but he's gone. And so you want to be careful, because it's very easy for them to see you, even in this area. And but it's very hard for you to see them. So you want to just look out for that and be very careful. So we lose our forward spawn, and we're forced to spawn back here with all of the heavy vehicles. And I get into an Anansi. And I'm not the best pilot. In fact, I'm a terrible, terrible, terrible pilot. But I think I do pretty well here, and by pretty well I mean I get one kill with the rockets, which is, better than I've done before. So there it is. And, I think that, aside from that, I don't do too well with the Anansi. I just kind of strafe for a bit. And I should have bailed out right there, but I don't. And you really want to be very cautious when you're in a vehicle, especially if you're just standing still and strafing in the vehicle. You want to remember to, be able to bail out or use decoys, because decoys are going to save your life more than once. I'm so glad the developers put them in this game, because if they didn't, it would be just completely different in terms of vehicle warfare. You always want to have quick access to the decoy button, which for me is number 1 in vehicles. And, because they will redirect rockets and give you enough time to bail out, and that can really mean a lot in terms of a defense or offensive play, being able to get out of that vehicle. And so over here, this guy is utilizing the worst weapon in the game, aside from the akimbo pistols, the lightning pistol. It's just, I don't even know why it's in there. It's terrible. And I get a double kill with the scoped assault rifle. And I realize I have 1 hit point, which I probably should have done something about. But that guy takes me out, so that was a little bit surprising, and I only realized I had 1 hit point when I replayed this video. So I decide that it's probably a bad idea to run into an artillery barrage, so I kill this guy in midair, and I run to take our forward spawn back. And the more people you have taking the forward spawn, the faster you'll go, and you'll still get the same amount of experience points. And that's really why you should take the forward spawn. I know I do this too, but people take the forward spawn mainly to have their name up there, so so-and-so captured the forward spawn. But you really want to do it just for the fact that it'll get you higher in the leaderboards, and it'll help your team win the game. And that's what you want to do. You want to win the game. So over here, this guy is he is standing there, doing absolutely nothing from your point of view. But from my point of view, in the game, with the game sounds, for some reason this isn't recording the game sounds, but he was actually charging an obliterator. And so I was glad that I took him out, or else I would have been dead really fast, because the obliterator is actually about to launch just as he died, so that was kind of a close call. So I'm calling in more artillery. That's what I love about this gun. It reloads so fast, the artillery. Compared to, rocket artillery or the hammer and the Strag equivalents, this thing you can pretty much just tear them down almost instantly after another artillery barrage, so I prefer it over everything. And you can see in the background they have an artillery interceptor turret set up, and those things are my worst nightmares. I hate them more than I hate any other artillery, or not artillery, any other deployable. Mainly because it's really, really, really hard to take them out. With any deployable, aside from this one, you'd use artillery to take it out. But since it's an artillery interceptor turret, that's not an option. The airstrike doesn't really seem to do much to it. Grenades don't really do much to deployables in the first place, unless they're EMP grenades. And so really you should have a soldier with a rocket launcher on your team at all times, just to, be able to take out those heavy deployables and help your team out. So earlier on, I think a spawn right before this one, someone killed me and took my skin, and lo and behold, there he is across the map, a Strag disguised as me. And I'm so glad I threw my vampire over there, because I just destroy him by accident, and I get a very nice revenge kill, so that's a good note to end on. So thanks for watching, and look out for my future videos.